Hello everyone. So in this video series, I am going to discuss about the biology for engineers concepts. So in the biology for engineers, the first topic is the fundamental characteristics of living organisms. It's an in-depth analysis. So the living organism, it has some characteristics. Then only we can differentiate from the non-living organizations. So first, the living organisms nothing but. So in this presentation, we explore the fundamental characteristics that defines the living organisms, and understanding the traits is crucial for discussing the life forms from non-living entities. So in this presentation, we will delve into the cellular organization and metabolisms, growth and other essential features that characterize the life. So cellular organization, on all the living organisms are composed of cells. So basically, we know that the cell is the basic unit of life. All the living organisms is composed of one or more multiple number of cells. So all the living organisms are composed of cells, which are the basic units of life. The cells can be classified into two types. The first one is prokaryotic, that means without nucleus. The another one is eukaryotic, that means with nucleus, each with distinct structures and the functions. So this organization allows for specialization and efficient functioning within the multicellular organisms. So metabolism, so this is the one important characteristics of living organisms. The metabolism that encompasses all the chemical reactions that occur within the living organisms. It includes the catabolic process that break down the molecules for energy and the anabolic processes that build the cellular components. This energy transformation is vital for the maintaining the life. So the metabolism comes under the growth and development characteristics of living organisms. So growth and development, the living organisms exhibit the growth and development which involve a series of changes through their life cycle. This process is regulated by the genetic information and the environmental factors. So allowing the organisms to adapt and thrive in their habitats. Habitats is nothing but it is the space the living organisms. So reproduction is the one type of it is the one of the characteristics of non-living organisms. The reproduction is a characteristics of living organisms allowing for the continuation of the species. It is nothing but cells arise from the pre-existing cell. The reproduction system, all the living organisms have the ability to reproduce their generations. It can be sexual or asexual, each with its advantages and implication of our genetic diversity and population dynamics. So response to this stimuli is nothing but it responds to the sensitivity. So living organisms can respond to stimuli from their environment, a trait that enhance the survival. That means all the living organisms have the characteristics for sensitivity. That means light, temperature and pH control. All the living organisms have these characteristics. This responsiveness can be behavioral or psychological, enabling the organisms to adapt to changing the environmental conditions and the threats. So homeostasis. So homeostasis refers to the ability of the living organisms to maintain a stable internal environment despite of the external changes. In the external environment, if changes, all the living organisms create their own stable environmental. So it is called homeostasis. This regulation is crucial for the optimal functioning and involves the various feedback mechanisms. Adaptation is a fundamental characteristic that enables the organisms to survive in their specific environments. So over the generations, species undergo the evolutionary changes that enhance their ability to cope with the environmental changes. The energy utilization, living organisms requires the energy to perform the biological function. So they obtain energy through the various means such as photosynthesis in the plant system and respiration in the animal system, ensuring their survival and the growth rate. Genetic information, we all know that DNA and RNA, it consists of the genetic information. So all the living organisms possess the genetic material that carries the instruction for development, functioning and the reproduction. This information is passed from one generation to the next generation, ensuring the continuity and the variation within the species. Then interaction with the environment. So living organisms interact with their environment in complex ways, forming the ecosystems and enhancing each other through the various relationships. These interactions are vital for maintaining the ecological balance and the biodiversity. So in conclusion, the fundamental characteristics of living organisms are cellular organization, metabolism, growth, reproduction, adaptation, and more are essential for understanding the life. The recognizing these traits helps us appreciate the complexity and the diversity of the life on earth. So thank you for watching.